Science has given us mind-blowing discoveries, but some of the most important breakthroughs came from experiments so bizarre, so risky, and so downright insane that they sound like something out of a sci-fi horror movie. From scientists electrocuting corpses to experiments that accidentally created life, these are the bizarre science experiments that changed the world. Stick around, one is so shocking it's still banned in many countries. 7. The scientist who shocked a dead body back to life before Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, there was Giovanni Aldini. In the 1800s, this Italian scientist wanted to prove that electricity could revive the dead. So, in front of a live audience, he attached electrodes to a recently executed criminal and sent massive electric shocks through the body. The results: the corpse twitched, its eyes opened, and its arms moved as if it were alive. This terrifying experiment inspired Frankenstein's monster and pushed science toward modern defibrillators. 6. The twin swap experiment, nature versus nurture. Imagine being separated from your twin at birth, just so scientists could study you. That's exactly what happened in the 1960s when psychologists secretly separated identical twins and placed them in different families to see how much of their personality was genetics versus environment. The twins were never told about their siblings, many only found out decades later. This shocking experiment led to major discoveries in psychology, but it also caused lifelong trauma. 5. The scientist who infected himself with a deadly bacteria in the year 1984, Dr. Barry Marshall, had a crazy idea. He believed stomach ulcers weren't caused by stress, but by bacteria. But no one believed him. So what did he do? He drank a beaker full of the bacteria, and within days, he developed a severe stomach ulcer. He then cured himself using antibiotics, proving that ulcers were caused by bacteria, not stress. This insane self-experiment earned him a Nobel Prize. 4. The Russian scientist who kept a dog's head alive in the 1920s, Soviet scientist Sergei Brukhanenko, conducted one of the creepiest experiments in history. He successfully kept a dog's head alive. Using a machine called the autojector, he pumped oxygenated blood into the severed head, and shockingly, it blinked, licked its nose, and even reacted to sounds. This horrific experiment paved the way for modern organ transplants. 3. The accidental creation of the first test tube baby in the year 1978. Doctors accidentally made history when they successfully created the first baby through in vitro fertilization, IVF. At the time, scientists were desperately trying to find a way to help infertile couples have children. But IVF was so controversial that people called it playing God. The first IVF baby, Louise Brown, proved it worked, and today over 8 million babies have been born using this technique. 2. The human mind control experiment, MKUltra. What if I told you that the CIA once ran a secret experiment to control human minds? In the 1950s and 60s, the MKUltra project used unsuspecting people as test subjects, exposing them to high doses of LSD, sleep deprivation, and hypnosis, all to see if the human mind could be controlled. Some subjects suffered permanent psychological damage before the program was shut down, or so they say. 1. The CRISPR experiment, editing human DNA. Imagine designing your future child, choosing their height, intelligence, or even their eye color. Sounds like science fiction. Well, in 2018, a Chinese scientist named He Jiankui secretly edited the genes of 2 baby girls, making them immune to HIV. When the world found out, there was global outrage. Scientists feared this could lead to a future of designer babies. Jiankui was arrested, but the technology CRISPR gene editing is now being used to cure genetic diseases. Could this be the start of human evolution by design? Which experiment shocked you the most? Comment below. And if you want more mind-blowing science discoveries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode of Brainstorm HQ. See you with the next one.